Welcome back, everybody, to yet another short video of what's going on. I am your host, Jacob Carlson, and today in this short video, I just want to simply and briefly talk about not being able to make new friends right away. Now, why in this particular case? Well, at the time of this video, just last week, just this last Friday to be exact, me and my dad decided to go to the annual art walk that we have out here in downtown Russellville, Arkansas, every other year. And and though it's not the first time that we went to this annual art walk that happens every year, this time I actually tried to make an effort to at least try to talk to someone, at least try to make some new friends along the way. Now, an art walk is just basically, at least for us here in the state of Arkansas, just an annual yearly gathering of individuals from all over who who just set up these various stands on multiple streets here in downtown Russellville, and and just basically show off the artwork that they have made. It could be paintings, it could be quilts or anything like that. You know, any various fabrics that they have woven together, tapestries, and all that good stuff. But while my dad was looking around at all the various artworks that were there, made by human hands at the art walk, my goal while we were there was to try to meet some people and try to socialize with someone. But unfortunately, in my case, that did not happen. And once again, it is another painfully humiliating chapter in my life of at least trying to make some new friends, but unfortunately not being able to. And I came away from the art walk as we were going back home uh, later that evening, just really cold, almost freezing completely, and just completely almost bawling my eyes out because I wasn't able to talk to anybody, and I couldn't bring myself to because of how socially awkward I am. And and of course, it's not the first time. As you no doubt see in many of my videos, it's always difficult for me to talk about this kind of stuff, and it's always very difficult to talk about anything on my YouTube channel whatsoever. So there you go on that. All my life, I have seen other people talk to each other with relative ease to the point where now I see a lot of people in life and in the world out there in the world who choose not to talk to each other but are more than capable of talking to one another as a result. Personally, I find that incredibly insulting that they are more than capable of talking to each other when in this case they choose not to. And for someone who is not able to, including yours truly here, I find that to be personally very insulting because I spent my entire life up to this point, and even certainly after this point in my life, to try to talk to people, and it's not always easy. I did make a handful of friends back in the day when I was still in school, but unfortunately, school was the only place where I could actually try to socialize with people, and 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 according to some of my teachers and some of my peers, I was actually getting a little bit better at it at towards the end, just before graduation. So, if anything, I didn't really have a system in place where I can actually stay in touch with any of my friends after graduating from high school. And though my parents went out of their way to make sure I was protected back in the day by not giving me a smartphone while I was still in school, the one regret I do have is that I wish they could have given me at least a good functioning smartphone just before I graduated high school. That way, I still had a chance to at least socialize with some friends. But for the record, I do not blame my parents. I don't blame my dad, and I certainly don't blame my mother. Okay, you did your best. Okay, I'm still here. Okay, and I thank you for that. But overall, I'm still making an effort. I'm still hopeful. I'm still optimistic. I'm not exactly a miserable individual. I don't blame anybody for my own misgivings, for instance. And my very first year on social media, back in 2018, to be exact, in my case, I almost went down one rabbit hole after another of just pure outrage and hatred and vitriol and not taking personal responsibility for my own actions, and then blaming other people, specifically women, for my own misgivings as a result. I almost became that, and then I decided I don't want to be that. I want to be happy. I want to be cheerful, and that kind of world isn't going to make me any happier as a result. So with that all being said, my name is Jacob Carlson, and it's really hard to make new friends. Okay, I'd really like to make some new friends along the way in my life, and I'd very much like to get reacquainted with some old friends that I made while I was in school. So with that all being said, please, if you want to, you don't have to if you don't want to, but if you want to, tripping over my own words here, like the video, comment something you like or don't like. If there's something about making friends or making new friends and all that good stuff that you like or don't like, please let me know down in the comment section down below in this video or in any of my videos whatsoever. Press the red subscribe button down below if you haven't already. Press the notification bell so you don't miss a future upload on my YouTube channel anytime soon. Please share the video with all the people you know and love in life, on social media, wherever you get your information and entertainment these days. And I will always ask that you please take care of each other out there. Be nice to one another. Please take care of each other out there. Be nice to one another. And as always, I will see you in the next couple of videos. Okay, take care of yourselves out there. Stay warm, stay safe, wherever you are in the world. Bye-bye.